Kung Fu Maintenance. Today I thought I'd show you a bit more about editing inside of Movie Edit Pro or Video Edit Pro. Movie Edit Pro. This is version MX17 and most of them follow pretty much the same format. What I have is a sci-fi bug here and going to be showing you how to change the time settings a couple different ways. What I'm going to do is highlight the clip here that I have, video clip, and hit edit copy, hit edit, and then copy. You can also use Control C as a short key, and it shows you the short key right here. Nice thing about Movie Edit Pro is it does give you the short keys pretty much every time you do something. Anyway, I'm going to hit edit paste, which would be Control plus V, and I'm hit OK. It's overlapping a tiny bit, but that's okay because it'll kind of fade right into the next one. So now what we're going to want to do is highlight this, and this is the first way to change the speed of the video. What we're going to do is go right here, we're going to highlight it, and then going to go to our effects menu here, and we're going to click on speed under video effects. Now we can take this down, this slide here, and completely change the speed and lower it down, and that'll slow everything in the video down. You really didn't see the original here. I'll show you. It goes through pretty quick. This sci-fi cicada. Okay, and the program's struggling a little bit to render it, but once it's mixed down, it won't have any trouble jumping to the slowed down portion. But anyway, so here's the slowed down bit. Anyway, that's pretty cool, but there may be sections of this where we actually want to speed it up, and we want to change the speed more selectively. Not really the whole thing being slow, but maybe just certain portions of it, kind of like the martial arts movie where, there's a fast kick and then there's a slowed down roundhouse. I want to show you how to make that kind of movie effect, and it's pretty neat with Video Edit Pro. You can use what's called keyframes, and keyframes apply to all other type of effects. I'll show you more about that on other videos. You can use size, you can use zooming in, and those types of effects, as well as color effects, brightness, contrast, all that good stuff, chroma key. And you can use selective ranges, and this is the really neat thing about Movie Edit Pro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo what we did with this button right here. This resets the current settings for this dialog and deletes the history. So that just makes it normal, back to the way it was before. And what I'm going to do is play the video and find out the portion where we want it to slow down. Right about here. Okay. And again, from here there's a couple ways to do it. You could split this into different sections. So, and then you could slow down the speed on that entire section, but you don't have to do that if you use keyframes. And so what we can do is this little diamond right here will add a keyframe. So now you can see here it's set this blue square as a keyframe, and what we probably want to do is come back to the beginning and also set a keyframe. Now from here to here is all within the original speed. Now from here to our next point, we want to slow the speed down. So what we can do is play it from this point, and we can see where we want the speed to go back to original speed. Maybe about right about here. We'll try that. I'll put a keyframe here, And then in this section, so that's going to be from this point to this point, it's going to slow down. So I'm going to move right here, I'm going to take this section and slow it down. And I'll slow it down all the way, and we'll try that. Okay. And I think I did it twice, so I'm going to edit undo so that it only does it once, and we'll see what happens. Seems like it didn't work there. Oh, it did it in the previous section, but that was pretty cool. So I'm going to undo that, edit, undo, and we're going to go back to this second keyframe because this is where we want it to change from here to here. And so I'm going to slow that down, and then we can test it out. So we'll go from the beginning. And then right when it reaches here, it should start to slow down. There it goes. Pretty cool, right? I'm not going to say it's perfect or anything, but it's a pretty neat effect and not too difficult to do. And what we can do is now we can set another keyframe where we bring it back to normal, because maybe we don't want that to be too long. We just want it to be enough of an effect to convey the idea that there's, you know, something trippy's happening here. So, okay, so I'm going to set another keyframe, and then we're going to bring this keyframe back to normal, or about normal. At least we're going to change the speed to 1, and that would be normal. Okay. And so now we can test it out. Here's our slowed down portion. And then it's back to normal. And that's pretty neat. You know, it's just neat what you can do messing around with the program. Now you can also take these keyframes, and once you've got the effect that you like, you can slide it around, so I can move it more this way or more the other way or whatever. So that's just a little bit of more customization you can do. But the neat thing about doing the speed deal this way is the first way that I showed you how to do it, it would just take the whole track and slow it all down, and it'd be slow immediately. So it'd start off slow, it would end slow, it'd all be one deal. With this, it's a linear, you know, it's a progressive slowing down. So it slows down until it reaches the speed that you set it to slow down to. And then if you set it to speed back up, it speeds up until it reaches the speed that you set it to speed up to. So again, it's a very unique feature. I haven't used it a whole lot in my videos, and just showing you how to do it here, I think I'm going to start using it a lot more because it really is a neat feature. So anyway, that's a little bit more about Video Edit Pro and how you can mess with the time speeds. All of this is non-destructive editing, so it doesn't mess up your original clip at all. In fact, I can take this original piece of clip and copy it and paste it afterwards. So I can go copy and then come back in here, hit paste. And also I could have just imported it from the original file, but I didn't do it that way. So anyway, yeah. Let's go back to the effects. And I'm going to drag this over for now because I'm going to continue messing around with the speed deal. But anyway, watch for the new video, Sci-Fi Cicada. I'm going to keep messing around with the speed a little bit, try to work it out. Also, I'll probably move my little logo around a little bit so it's not affecting the finished video product at all, not getting in the way of what's seen on the screen. But anyway, hope you liked the video. Hope you have fun messing around inside Video Edit Pro. See what you could do. I don't work for Video Edit Pro or anything. I just think it's some cool software. And eventually I'll probably show you some other stuff that you can do.